It's the Hebrew Homestead update. Just finished weeding, no feeding this time. A little BT for the bugs, the worms. This is a shady area. Little bok choy and onions over here. It's rough, but it's full of weeds earlier. Now you can see the difference between the weeds, and there's the onions. Little onions back there. Little bok choy. That's all from seed. There's a different kind of bok choy and a few onions. I always put onions with my greens. For flavor when you're picking them, and to help keep a lot of pests away. Not all, but a lot. Here's some mustard. Those are mustards. Mustard greens. Thing down there. Pretty sure these are mustards. No, that's not it. Yeah. Yeah, these are mustards. Florida mustard greens. More cabbage. This might be Savoy. I think this is Savoy cabbage. And I spray for those, put some BT down for the worms, start eating them. Cleaned up the onions. This is the Savoy. I can't remember what kind of cabbage that is. This is the Savoy. The Savoy is kind of wrinkly. And regular cabbage, head cabbage. And there's a few onions over there. And there's a few onions survived here. I think I put some parsnips down, but I need to learn how to sprout parsnips and carrots. Well, I found out how to do it. I got to do it. I got to put a board or something. You got to cover them. So I put some more leftover onions in there, and whatever's left, onions in these bare spots. I got one more thing to show you. This is something new I'm doing to permanently mark my trees so I don't forget in all my studying, or if you plant a tree and you forget what it is, it's only good to you because you can't graft it. You can grow seedlings, but you got to know what it is. Or it's not good in the marketplace. It's good for you, but it's not good in the marketplace. So if you plant a tree and you lose the tag and you can't remember, you got the tree, but on the market, you lost the tree. Because nobody's ever buying anything that you can't identify. So this is my first attempt at permanent markers. This is just a little piece of plate steel. I welded it to this, it's like 3-foot rebar. And then I used a scriber. What's that thing called? I can't remember what it's called. But this is like it's a little Dremel. I use a Dremel to cut into the steel what it is. The handwriting needs improvement, but it's blood orange. Sangranelli blood orange. And I think on the back, I put the year. The year it went in the ground. So that's I've been thinking on this and looking up different methods. But this being steel, as long as I keep it painted, I think I think this is pretty permanent. I got to work on this beveling or the branding, but that works, because even if it get rusty or whatever, that's cut into the metal, that blood orange thing. So for now, that's my solution, because the trees come with tags, and maybe the first year they'll hang on, the second and third year, like this one still got, and then you can remember them, Florida Peach King. But if somebody else comes along, like your kids, they don't know what it is, so it'll be good for you. But if you ever want to sell a tree or the fruit or something to somebody else that want to grow it, you lost it. So something new I learned to do to make me more efficient. Here's a good example. Until they come with these tags, and next year this one will grow, so it'll grow and squeeze out of this, or it'll grow into the tree. This pomelo. It's like a grapefruit kind of thing, but it's sweeter than the grapefruit. It's like a mix of a grapefruit and a little bit of a tangerine flavor. Pomelo. So I put them permanent tags in. Even if you knock them down, the metal's not going to go nowhere. Or maybe if I get hardcore and put a little, the tree is good enough, put a little tag of concrete in the ground and attach it to the ground. And that's it. I'll knock the rest of these figs off here. They're not going to ripen. This is done. Oh, there's a couple of ripe figs up there. This is the Cadota tree. That's the Cadota fig for you. I don't think this is any good. Yeah, that's about done. But these are leftovers. But I remember this one, so. But now, if you got 1, 2 trees, it's fine. But, you know, unless you walk around reciting them to yourself, which I do sometimes. Like, look, this is a black muscadine. So now I can mark these with these. This is a Celeste fig. You see that? But, there's one. Fell to the ground, so I'm trying to eat it, but it's not right. But the fig season's over. There it goes, the black. That's that black muscadine. There's a couple more up here. I should leave these figs alone. But I know this is Cadota, and the one in the back is Cadota, but I got to mark them. So they'll be good to some good to somebody else. So this is just a piece of 16 gauge steel, 3/8 rebar, and I welded it to the back. This is another way I can practice my welding. Because I did about, hope it ain't break nothing. I did about 10 of them last night. Let me go show you. And then I got a whole bunch of different figs. LSU purple. Yeah, I'm getting a fig collection. These Murcott tangerines, I gotta find a place for them. Those are cold-hardy. And this is trifoliate. I marked this one. But it's wood, it's not gonna last. So, hey, come on. This is a hardy orange. It's called trifoliate. It's a bitter orange. Also known as the dragon orange. And they starting to turn orange. How about that? You like that? I like that. And show you these. I gotta be 10 of them done last night. My paint ran out. But my welding is, you know, this is better than what it used to be. Some of them turn out to be a bead. That's starting to look like a bead right there. But a couple of spot welds will hold. It's just metal. It's not gonna be no force applied to it. And when I paint them, they'll be covered up. But that's how it looks not painted. Here's the plate. I cut up this. I think I paid $20 for this piece of 16 gauge. I got about 30 cards out of that. So I think I got 30 trees here. So that should be enough to cover all the trees here. I just got to Dremel this on. I'm going to put another coat of paint on it. Get it good and coat it, and then put the Dremel on it. And that should last. That should be pretty permanent. That might last the life of the tree. And that's the system for that I come up with. You got to have some kind of systems for everything you do, or you'll just be doing stuff off the top of your head all the time. Here goes a water habit. The Mineola. This the honey bell, Tangelo. It's Mineola. This is known to be cold hardy, but I'm not taking no chances. Oh, this is what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna take this over here while I'm sitting out here talking. My plan for I'm gonna take this barrel, and I'm not gonna do this today. I'm gonna set it next to the tree. This is my winter frost temporary protection idea. I'm gonna set next to the tree, like them two citrus trees up there, and then I'm gonna strap a couple pieces of probably this pipe, this PVC pipe, and or wood, and I'm gonna put like a frost cloth over it, like a tent with the greenhouse, and fill up the barrel with water, and hopefully the water warms up in the daytime and keeps it from frosting at night. That's the plan. That'll be a temporary solution to get it through the first 3 years. Because this is a cold hardy citrus, but out of all the citrus I've planted, I only got this one. I've lost probably like 15 trees. And this one, and I'm pretty sure that these are rootstock, which I need to cut these off the bottom. This summer I gotta cut these. So, because this is thorny like that, but I'm pretty sure this is It's the trifoliate, because it's got the trifoliate means tri is 3, foliage is the foliage, which is leaves. So the trifoliate is they call it the bitter root. It's a rootstock, and it produces a sour orange. It's edible. I think you can make marmalade with it, maybe juice, but it's a sour. It's not delicious like the orange you like, but it's a fruit, and it's good for rootstock and planting seedlings. You can plant the seeds off of that tree and graft other ones. And from what I heard, you can the cold hardiness of that to transfer into the tree and make it a little more cold hardy. But you still got to protect them in the wintertime. So hopefully we have some citrus. Get some cold hardy citrus. And I also heard if you get it past the first 3 years, which this one made it, then they'd be fine. So this is a pretty big tree for a citrus tree. So that is it. Yeah, I'm gonna prune it probably next summer. It's got extra stuff growing out of it. I shouldn't have this one. There's even a bird's nest in there this summer. There's a red cardinal. But that's it. Not a long video. Weeding and feeding, a little bit of work. We out. I think I combed my hair this morning. Peace. Shalom.